what's up guys, it's your man JB here, and in this video, guess what we're having a look at? Oh yes, this is the Makita Brushless 36V DLS714 compound sliding mitre saw, and it's a lovely bit of kit. I've got my man Brian here, it's his bit of kit, it's not mine. So we're going to just take a little look at it if you know, if you're interested in getting one or what have you. So yeah, let's dive straight in. So where should we start? Well, we got the stand on it. So my man Brian is a bit of a Makita fan.
I am,
and so there we go. Look, we've got the extendable supports on either side, which is rather nice. Got a flat one on that end.
That's got a bit more.
And that end, we got the roller, so that's quite nice, isn't it, when you're rolling your workpiece onto the saw. Obviously you can move the saw. Can you move the saw along this bit here?
Sure.
So literally just undoing, what is it, those side handles there. Nice, so you can move that along. That's really good. And what we're looking at in terms of the saw then, that's like a pretty nice saw you got in there.
Yeah, it's not bad, it's a fairly fine one, 190mm.
190mm, okay.
Yeah, diameter.
Yeah, cool.
For doing laminate flooring, that kind of thing, so obviously it doesn't chip the floor up.
Yeah, so we did some laminate flooring just the other day, didn't we? When you had changed it.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, it came up really nice, didn't it?
It sure did.
Yeah. All right, so just come around this side, Brian. Just show us the different setup on the angles and stuff that it can do, and then we'll give it a go in a minute.
Basically, it has two strokes with the movement. You've got this movement right at the back of the saw, and you also have that movement there for the upper section of the saw, both by two rails.
So that allows it to move even further whilst being quite compact.
Yeah, it sure does.
So that really does come out quite far, doesn't it?
Distance,
what would you say that distance is to there then? That's got to be about 350, 400? Yeah.
Something like that.
That's quite far, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is quite far. I like that double sliding mechanism because a lot of them are just the top bit, aren't they?
The top only, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, that's nice.
So then you've got 55 degrees that way.
Yeah.
It actually goes a smidge more than that, but then goes about 48 degrees that way.
Okay.
So that's quite helpful, and it's got these useful clicks for 45.
Yeah. And then you can just tighten it up with that handle at the end.
That handle, and it's got this notch mechanism for latching into the specific areas. So
and that's quite detailed, the angle, isn't it?
Yeah. 22.5, 15, all the usual popular ones.
Yeah.
So
okay, that's nice. So you've got the
positive as well. So
it's what?
Positive position. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Lock it off. So bring that back round to 0. And then of course, probably one of the downfalls I think is that a mitre's only over to the left hand side. You have to take the clamp out and then flip this bar over, otherwise you're going to chop a big lump out.
Yeah, I've done that with one of my mitre saws.
And then you release the handle at the back.
Yeah.
And you got all the way over to 45. Again, it's quite positive, but it doesn't go any further than 45, unlike the bottom does.
Yeah. And so that would be quite handy in some cases, wouldn't it, like you say, but
just to go a smidge more, yeah. Yeah, it just feels very positive. It's quite solid for what it is.
Yeah, so I remember when I was using it the other day, it did feel, you know, I've used some cheaper mitre saws and they do feel a bit scary because they don't feel too solid, but that really is, it's like a heavy piece of kit, like you say, solid.
Yeah. Makes a fairly positive movement. I mean, it's not going to be for like chopping massive big bulks of timber because you've only got, I'm going to guess, 50-60mm of depth, thickness and material you can probably go through. Bit of a guess at the moment, but that's obviously when it's in its 0 degrees position.
Yeah.
If you go over to any of the angles, you're reducing that down as to how far you can, the thickness of your material.
Yeah,
you go
absolutely,
through.
yeah.
So it's, for what it does, it's a very good piece of kit out in the field where you haven't got any power.
Yeah, so obviously you've got the batteries on the back then. So what ampage batteries have you got in there?
So I've got 2 5s in there.
2 5s. So they're the 18 volt.
Yeah.
They're the 18 volts. And I like the feature, the saw shows you the batteries in there.
See what sort of state of charge you've got actually on the saw itself.
Nice. So you've got 10 amp of battery power going on there. They're fully charged. Nice. You've got a little bag on the back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel like it's a little bit of dust in there. Excellent. Okay.
So yeah, you can lock it off. Also, if you wanted to do things like a slot or a channel at a set depth from, say, the top of your piece of work, you can slide this over, and you have a stop where you can adjust that, and then it winds up the saw. So if you, it can be of use depending on what you're wanting to do.
That's a great feature.
So, and then all the way back down to the bottom.
And you can lock that into, can you lock that into position there as well then? So
you're
just using it as a, like a
straight saw.
Okay.
So,
I mean, can you lock that there though? So then this just goes up and down?
yeah, you can end up locking the sliding bars.
Because you'd keep it in that position when you're storing it and transporting it, wouldn't you, when it's down?
Yeah.
But then, so you can just use it straight up and down like a, what, chop saw?
It's like a chop saw basically, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. Well, shall we just give it a quick go then? Do you want to just cut a couple of bits of timber for us?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's get them. I think we've got a couple of bits where I've seen a couple of bits in the bathroom. There we go. We'll just grab a couple of bits of timber. Bit of that, maybe a bit of that laminate floor. Looks like that bit was done wrong. Okay, right, let's grab these and let's give it a quick go. What do you want to do?
Yep. Excellent. Well, we'll go with the laminate floor panel first.
So this is what Brian has been doing in this flat. You can see there under the protective flooring cover, a laminate floor. So just going to have a go.
Clamp the workpiece down for a bit of safety.
Safety first.
Yep.
There we go. They can take a bit of time to tighten up sometimes, can't they? But then the laminate floor, this is quite thin, so you're almost screwing it right down, aren't you?
Yeah. So this saw.
Yeah, so you want it sliding.
That one, that's the maximum. Okay.
Oh yeah, I made my ears ting.
Straight through.
There you go,
Nice and square.
Nice cut. Hasn't really broken it out much either, has it?
No,
Just a tiny bit there.
But then this blade's had a lot of use by now, so it's.
So this blade has done the whole flat. Basically, this whole flat of laminate flooring, and even after that, that's still not bad, is it?
Still not bad at all, really.
Still not bad.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Shall we? How about just do an angle on a bit of softwood, and then I think the viewers should be quite happy with that. I reckon.
Good idea. Yep. Okay.
So obviously you can do compound mitres on this, can't you?
Yes,
you can do it.
Yeah, you can. You basically got to take.
What is a compound mitre, Brian?
Good question. It's an angle running in 2 directions at the same time.
Right. Okay.
So you can have 45 that way, and this is 45 the other way. This is very unorthodox. Not very often you come across needing this.
I was going to say, when was the last time you did a compound mitre joint?
A long time ago. A long time ago. does normally go through better than that, but this blade is...
It's done a bit of work, isn't it?
It has.
Yeah. And always going through an angle like that, it does make it harder work on the blade, doesn't it?
It does, a lot.
I have experienced that, so... But yeah,
So
check that out.
essentially, you could do
Something like that. Although this,
Sorry,
obviously,
yeah.
this is two ends of the same bit,
And the
so
wrong
it's,
way, yeah.
it's different. But yeah, that is a compound mitre joint. How about that? Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yep. Nice piece of kit. Does a lot of work. Very
Lovely
useful.
bit of kit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, if you've got any questions about this, this is Brian. So yeah, leave them in the box below and I'll pass them on and what have you. But are you pleased with it? Is it a good bit of kit?
Very pleased. Yeah, a lot of money, but well worth it.
Excellent. If you're serious about your woodworking, it's a serious bit of kit. Oh yeah. Cool. Cheers, Brian.
See you.
Thanks a lot. Right then guys, there we go. So hope you enjoyed that little review with Brian on the Makita 36V Brushless compound sliding mitre saw. Blimey, I did that without a cue. How about that? Fantastic. Nice one, guys. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos and also subscribe. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm out of here. I've still got some work to do, so be safe, keep it real, and I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later.